another vlog. I hope you're all doing well. I'm feeling so happy today. I feel like it's such a gorgeous day outside, perfect temperature, not too hot anymore. It's a Friday. It's starting to feel a little bit more autumnal outside now, which I was kind of in denial about because I have just got back from Ibiza for the third time this summer. I actually have problems. Like, I'm obsessed with Ibiza. Like, I genuinely want to live there at this point. So I went with my best friend Millie because she'd never been to Ibiza before and she absolutely loved it. It was actually really fun as well because usually when we do trips together, Mill is the organized one. Like, she is the planner, she does the research, she'll do like the full itinerary, organize like the flights, the hotel. Like, she just loves to do that kind of stuff. I'm the one that turns up at the airport and is basically just like, you know, ready to go, happy to do whatever. But because she hadn't been before, I planned the trip and she had such a good time. I mean, I had the best time as well because I always have the best time in Ibiza. But I came home and I felt sad. I was like, the Ibiza blues are so real. I don't know what it is. Like, it's the one place that when I come home, I just instantly want to go back. And I am actually thinking at the minute that I kind of want to move abroad for a few months. I mean, this is a whole, I'm going off on a tangent here. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I want to move abroad to like Italy or Spain for a few months. Whether or not I actually will, we'll see. But anyway, as I was saying, it is feeling a little bit more autumnal today. I wasn't quite ready to let go of summer just yet, but I'm suddenly ready to embrace it. So I thought we could spend the weekend together. It's been a while since I've done a proper vlog. Like, the last vlog style video that I posted was obviously the kitchen transformation, which I have to say thank you so much for all of the love on that video. I'm really glad that you guys like it. And yeah, I think I have decided that I'm gonna change this sink. It's probably not something that I'm gonna do soon. Hopefully maybe by the end of the year, but I feel like I say that and then time just flies and nothing gets done. But yeah, something that I definitely want to do because I feel like it will just kind of like finish the space off. I just love it so much in here now. Like, I love coming in here and just like sitting at the table, having food, like cooking, even cleaning the kitchen brings me so much happiness. But yeah, it's currently Friday. It's actually 3:30 and I'm about to run out because I've got to run an errand for my mom. But I think on the way back, I might stop at Bent's. I don't know if I've turned into a grandma, but I am obsessed with Bent's. Like, I love Bent's. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop at Bent's because I really want to get myself some flowers. I know that sounds so random, but I have a vase. This vase here, I think I did actually show it in the kitchen transformation that I got from H&M. I don't want to say that I regret buying this, but I just feel like it's a really awkward shape because it's so wide. I feel like you would need a lot of flowers to fill it, if you know what I mean. And because it's like glass and it's see-through, I don't know how it's gonna look. So I really want to go and get some flowers to put in this vase on the table because the table's just looking a little bit bare at the minute. And then I've seen all over TikTok recently people making boo baskets, which is just like the cutest trend ever. I'm obsessed with it. So I think I'm just gonna see what like autumnal decor they have in Bent's as well. I'm going out for pizza tonight as well, which I'm really excited about, to a place near where I live, which I feel like I have to share with you guys because it's honestly one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Like, me, Mads and Rach went all together just before Rach moved down south, which I'm already missing her being here so much. I mean, we're literally all seeing each other next weekend. We're going to London. But yeah, we went to this pizza place. It's called Leopard Pie. It's in Worsley. If anyone lives in like the Salford or Manchester area and wants a good pizza recommendation, I mean, I'll show you later when we go. Quick little outfit of the day. I'm wearing this dress from NAKD, which I've actually had for, I think I've had it for a year now, and this is the first time that I'm wearing it. But I really love the fact that it's like a chocolate brown color. It's not full length, so it feels still like a daytime dress. But I just think the neckline is really pretty. Like, it just looks really, I don't know, like feminine, classy, that kind of vibe. I didn't actually end up going to Bent's in the end because it took me 2 hours to drive to Stockport and back to get some stuff that my mum needed. So I think I'm just gonna go tomorrow instead. I cannot believe it took me 2 hours. Rush hour traffic is no joke in Manchester. But anyway, I'm just quickly topping this makeup up. I did like a full face of Charlotte Tilbury today because they very kindly sent me their Disney collection. came with this really gorgeous Tinkerbell makeup bag. So I filmed a little TikTok of all Charlotte Tilbury products, and I love Charlotte Tilbury, like you guys know. I think if I had to pick one makeup brand to work with, it would be Charlotte Tilbury, because I just love their products so much. I just wanted to give everything a little bit of a touch up, and then as I said, we're going out for pizza. What's everyone's pizza toppings? Because I get the same pizza every single time. It's always a margarita with olives and mushrooms. I really love these Huda Beauty lip liners at the minute. This is the Lip Contour 2.0 in pinky brown. I feel like I can tell at the minute that I've not had my lips done in a while, because I am overlining my lips so much more than I usually would. Kind of gone off having lip filler though, because I feel like the issue for me with lip filler is every time I get it, it ends up migrating like into the skin around. So I end up having to get it dissolved and redone anyway, which is just such a painful process. It's like my least favorite filler to get, lip filler, because I just find it so painful. But I'm really overlining my lips at the minute. I've not really been having much filler recently. The only thing that I get topped up is my nose and my Botox. I really wanted to wear this outfit in Ibiza, but we just didn't really have anything to wear it for. Like, I was gonna wear it to the Old Town if we went there, but we just never ended up going. It's this like black maxi skirt. It's kind of like a linen-y cotton material, and it's a little bit like frilly at the bottom. And then this black lacy corset. Both of them are from House of CB. On the website, they're actually paired together as well, and I just feel like they look really cute together as an outfit. But I don't know if it's gonna be a bit dressy. Change of plan, we've gone for something a lot more casual, because I tried the skirt and the corset on, and I love the way that it looked, but it was just way too dressy. So I've just popped on this like black strapless like crop top, and then black linen pants, my Jordans, and that is tonight's outfit. I feel like it's a lot comfier as well, and a lot more like going for pizza vibes. Guys, I'm not being funny, but this is potentially my favourite pizza ever. It is so good. And you also get scissors to like cut the pizza up, which I think is so cute. We just drove past my mum and dad's old house. Why does that make me want to cry?
No, please don't cry.
I'm feeling emotional.
No.
I'm due on my period, okay? I'm probably going to cry at everything for the next like 3 days. Oh my god, I've not actually driven past my mum and dad's house since they moved. I've not shown you guys the new house either. I'm actually going on Monday. Oh my gosh.
Oh, congratulations, guys.
Love that. Oh my god, she looks so pretty. Oh, sorry, I don't want to stare. I always do that. I was saying this to Mads. Was I saying this to Mads? I think I was saying this to Mads the other day. Sometimes, like, if I see a really beautiful woman or just a girl that I think has got a really cute outfit on,
okay,
I don't want to say I stare, but I probably look for longer than I should, just because I'm like admiring the outfit or the person or whoever it is. And then I'm like, if they were actually to catch me looking at them, they'd probably think I was being a weirdo. Anyway, it's now Saturday. I had so much fun last night. I actually ended up being a little bit tipsy from the margaritas. I feel like I'm somewhat of a lightweight at the minute, but also at the same time.
At the minute?
No, but you want to know what's funny? So I'm either a horrendous lightweight or I just do not get drunk. There is no in between. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I can either have like 2 drinks and I don't need a single other drink, or I will be having drinks on drinks, shots, you name it, and I will not feel a thing. It was like Isla's wedding. I drank the whole day for Isla's wedding. Not once was I drunk. Dan was absolutely steaming. I actually looked after you for a change, because I feel like it's usually, yeah, on the actual wedding day. The whole weekend though, I just didn't really get drunk. I don't know if it was like the anxiety of it all, or not even the anxiety, but just the adrenaline of like one of my best friends getting married. But it just didn't, none of the alcohol hit me, and I drank the whole day. You were steaming.
That first day, God, yeah, I was
you were so drunk.
But I've been smashing pints all day.
I was so angry because basically we sat down for like the wedding meal, the dinner. And
God, what have I done?
it was a really gorgeous meal. Like, the setup was beautiful, the whole wedding was gorgeous. I put so many pictures on Instagram, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. But for the main, it was like beef done 3 different ways. I don't really eat beef, so I just had some of like the side plates and stuff. But Dan over here is,
I know where this is going.
Big carnivore. Like, he loves beef, like meat, whatever. So it was kind of like share a plates. You didn't have your own dish.
Yeah,
like, you shared everything with the table.
Big plates in the middle of the table, wasn't there? And
yeah,
kind of like
so everyone just like passed it round. Okay, so I was one of the bridesmaids, and the bridesmaid dresses, I have to say, we all loved our dresses so much. She picked such beautiful dresses, really gorgeous baby blue colour, this gorgeous silk material, managed not to get any makeup on it, any drinks, any tan. Like, I kept the dress immaculate all day because obviously, like, I'm going to keep that dress forever because it's one of my best friend's wedding, like my bridesmaid dress from that wedding. I could tell Dan was drunk. This was the funny thing. So obviously we spent all morning getting ready with Isla.
No, at this point I was not that drunk.
Listen to me.
This was purely because I am a clumsy person.
No. I think the wedding was at like 1, was it?
Yes.
So me and Hannah, one of the other bridesmaids, who else was it? Me, Hannah and Laura, sorry.
Yeah.
We told Dan, Hannah's boyfriend Alex, and Laura's boyfriend Sam all to come together and to get there for like early. Because
I think you said like 11 or something.
Yeah. We were just really stressed about them being late. Like, not that you're necessarily a late person, but especially on a wedding, I was like, you need to be there early. Like, you need to be one of the first there. So obviously they had a lot of time to fill, which by the sounds of it just got filled with many pints of beer.
Guinness specifically, actually.
There we go, many pints of Guinness.
I think the problem started when we were trying to do the Guinness thing, you know, where you have to try and break the line.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
And you've got to do it in like your first gulp, so you end up gulping. You have to
get it in the middle of like the G, is that what it is?
Yeah. And we just like, I think by the time the wedding came around, we'd had like 6 pints.
Right. So obviously, like, we don't see any of them all morning because we're getting ready with Isla, and then you go straight from getting ready to like the actual ceremony and everything. So I've not seen Dan at all at this point. Don't see him until after we've done like all of the like the petals and stuff and the walking out and everything. At that point I finally see Dan, and you don't get drunk very often, so I can tell, like, I know when Dan is a little bit tipsy because it's just the energy that he gives off, because it doesn't happen a lot. You can really tell. I can't explain it. You're just like a little bit more silly, and like,
I'm pretty silly anyway.
You are silly anyway, but I can't explain it. You're just like drunk silly. Like, I could just tell you've been drinking.
Would you say I'm like, because I am pretty chilled.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm silly, but I'm chilled.
Yeah.
Would you say I'm more like giddy?
Yeah, and you're also a bit louder. Like, when you speak, you're a little bit louder with how you speak. I don't know.
I'm already loud.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. You know when you can tell someone's had like a few drinks, and I was like, great, like, he's having a good time. Love that for him. Sat around the table, having our food. Dan wants a slice of roast beef. So I'm like, okay, stunning. So he picks up the tongs to like get himself roast beef, leans over the table, leans over me, picks up this roast beef, goes to bring it back to put it on his plate, drops it all over me.
It wasn't all over me.
I think my jaw must have hit the floor.
No,
I was like...
It wasn't all over you. It was like the bottom of the dress, which granted still doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better.
And then onto the bottom of the dress. It was like coated in gravy, bearing in mind. So it's not even just like dry roast beef. Like, it's gravy roast beef that he has dropped all over my bridesmaid dress. I literally sat there and I was like... Because I was stone cold sober as well, so I wasn't even capable of laughing about it initially. Like, I can laugh about it now and it's fine. I don't know how we got onto that story. Oh, I was saying I'm either a lightweight or I'm either just never drunk. Isla's wedding, never drunk. Last night, definitely a lightweight. I had 2 margaritas and I was ready to pass out. I was like, I need to go now, I need to go home. But yeah, I'm trying to think if you did anything else that day, because you were like, I think I had to undress you that evening. Or was that at Jay's wedding? It's weddings. Clearly, like, I'm not capable of getting drunk at weddings, but then Dan's absolutely steaming. Like, I literally had to like...
because I was I was way worse at Jay's wedding.
I had to literally undress him and put him to bed. That is, I've never seen anything like it, because you just don't get drunk a lot. Usually that's me. But anyway, it's Saturday now. It's been a bit of a slow start today. I wasn't feeling super well this morning, but obviously I wanted to go to Bent's yesterday, so we're gonna go to Bent's today, have a look around, get some flowers. I'm gonna see if there's any other bits for the house.
We need to get a plant pot for Tia.
We need to get a plant pot for Tia. I'm not really eating much today. I'm really not feeling very good. I feel like I'm coming down with the flu or something. So
God, don't say that.
I know, like my throat just feels very, very off. I don't feel like coffee, but I just feel like fluey, and my head's like, I don't know, you know when you've got like a little bit like a head cold?
Like a little bit dazed and stuff. Yeah, I get it.
When I tell you I am obsessed with the Oppenheimer soundtrack, but specifically this piece of music. Does anyone have phases like this? Like I have phases where all I want to listen to is like classical music, like modern classical music, like Einaudi, Hans Zimmer. Oppenheimer was incredible as well. I thought it was such an amazing film. I've still not seen the Barbie movie, guys. We've still not watched Barbie. It is actually out now. Obviously you have to pay for it.
You can get it on like Amazon and stuff like that.
Heard very mixed reviews. Some of my friends loved it, some of my friends hated it. So I thought, you know what, because it's getting such mixed reviews from people, I'm not gonna bother seeing it in the cinema. I'm just gonna wait for it to come out. Oh my god, guys, see, this is why I was saying I'm obsessed with them. They already have the Christmas stuff out, and I'm not being funny. How cute.
I actually really like that.
Oh, look at the little pumpkin.
It's the fact that I've just said something to you, you completely ignored me.
What did you say?
You're too giddy.
Sorry, I am very giddy. What did you say?
I said I like the little gingerbread man doll stuff.
The gingerbread, yeah, that is really cute.
It's very cute.
I can't even explain how good it is in here. If you want a good home shop, Bent's is your place to go. Also, I really like this candle brand at the minute because they're all soy wax. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet boy.
Hello.
Come on. Yeah, little tip if you're ever getting flowers, sometimes it's better. Oh, Freddie's causing chaos.
Thanks, mate.
I sometimes find it's better to get a few small bouquets rather than like one big one. Yeah, I just think it looks so cute. And then I got this little runner out, which I got from Amazon. It's feeling a bit more autumnal in here. I'm currently debating, because I got some of this Mod Podge on Amazon. I think, did I mention this in the kitchen transformation? I think I did. But I've seen a hack on TikTok where you can use this Mod Podge to basically make prints look like oil paintings. So you just brush it on and it basically adds like a textured clear layer so it looks like paint strokes. I'm currently debating doing that tonight because I did actually order some new prints. So I got this one, which is for there, which currently has just like a field landscape kind of picture. I got some little pumpkins. I thought these were really cute. Oh no, I feel like they've not sent them right. It's a little bit annoying. Anyway, these are the prints that I picked out to switch them to for autumn time. That's the second one. Just like autumn trees. That is the third one. So they're just a little bit more autumnal. Because obviously the ones at the minute are quite like spring, summery. And yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun idea to kind of like switch up the vibe in this room without having to do too much. So it's now Monday. I didn't actually vlog anything yesterday in the end just because I pretty much spent the whole day on the sofa. Like I ended up feeling really unwell yesterday. I started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, which I realize I'm really late to the party on, but oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with it. Me and Millie binge watched the entire of season 1 yesterday, and I've started watching season 2. I have to say, I'm not really feeling season 2 as much as season 1 so far. Yeah, I don't know, season 2 so far, I'm not feeling as much as season 1, but obviously I'm still gonna watch it. The amount of Taylor Swift music makes me so happy. Like the scene where it's like the ball and The Way I Loved You comes on, oh my god. I went upstairs and listened to it like 10 times after that because I forgot how much I loved that song. But anyway, yeah, it's Monday. I've spent the whole day in my PJs, which has just been like the best day ever. I feel like because I'm feeling poorly, I've used it as an excuse to like stay in my PJs all day. We also got a Starbucks for breakfast. I didn't actually finish this. That's the one thing about when the autumn menu comes in. I've not tried a pumpkin spice latte yet because I don't know if this is controversial to say, but I'm not obsessed with them. I don't know. I feel like maybe I've just not had a good one. I used to really love them, but I feel like it got to a point where I just wasn't getting good pumpkin spice lattes. Like they almost tasted a bit burnt. But yeah, that's the one thing about when the autumn menu comes in, is they get rid of the cool lime refreshers, and that is the one thing at Starbucks that I always crave. So we're gonna have a cozy evening tonight and we're gonna make tomato soup, which is my favorite autumn meal ever. It sounds so boring, it's literally just tomato soup, but because it's homemade tomato soup, it is incredible. I probably vlogged it at some point last year as well because we have it every single like autumn winter season. I still need to get like the cushions and bits out that I got from HomeSense as well. So I think I'm gonna do that now actually. I'm gonna like set the sofa up, make it really cozy. Oh, I don't know if I actually showed you guys the new prints as well because we switched those out. Did I vlog that? I'm not too sure, but we switched the prints out, which looks really cute. It's added a little bit of warmth to the room because it was looking a little bit very neutral before. I did actually want to ask you guys as well about the paint colour for the living room. So I'll show you the sample that I got recently. Because as I said, this is going to be the next room that has a bit of TLC. Okay, so as you can see, it is very creamy white in here at the minute. Like it is so white. I feel like it just looks very clinical and very like cold almost. I love the sofa. I was actually debating changing the sofa at one point because obviously having Freddie, he is a mucky pop. Like he just is. I mean, I always wipe his paws and stuff when he comes in from a walk, so I'm a bit of like a clean freak with the house anyway. I've really found that like since having my own home, I've become such a clean freak about stuff. But something that actually occurred to me, and I don't know if this is really weird logic, because I was debating switching the sofa to like a darker sofa at one point when we first had Freddie, but I kind of almost like that if he gets it mucky, then I can see that it's mucky because I know to clean it. Whereas if we had a darker sofa, he would be getting it mucky, but I wouldn't see that it's mucky, if you know what I mean. So I'd just be like sat in the muck. Does that make any sense? Because I feel like I was trying to explain that to my dad and he was like, okay, sure. I do actually have really like perfectly matched blankets that go on all of the sections of the sofa anyway now. So I'm gonna put those back on in a second. As I said, I was thinking about doing a bit of a bolder colour in this room just because we do have light flooring and we have a white sofa. I just feel like there needs to be some contrast on the wall. This is the colour that I'm thinking of painting it. I'm really hoping it's going to come off how it looks in person on camera, but this is a swatch from Coat in the shade Old Street. This is the colour I'm thinking of. I've like come back a bit so you can kind of, I don't know, see it against the sofa, see the darkness of it because it obviously is a lot darker than what we've painted the kitchen. Basically doing some like searching on Pinterest because anything house-wise, I find that Pinterest is so helpful, and there was a lot of like warm light neutrals similar to what we did the kitchen in, which I do really like, and it's kind of like the second option in my head. So I'll put a picture in here of like the two vibes in my mind. One of them I'll put here is more of like the Coat colour, like the rusty brown. And I kind of had this idea to do a picture rail basically around the top of the wall, not the very top. There'd kind of be like, I don't know, let's call it like 40 centimeters of a gap, because I love the paneling in the kitchen, and I was actually debating doing paneling in this room as well, but I just didn't know if it would be like a little bit overkill to have paneling all throughout the downstairs. I really want to do coving in all of the rooms in the house. I probably won't be able to do the kitchen because it's a bit of an awkward like shape with like the way the walls are and stuff, but I would love to add coving. If anyone can recommend anyone as well in the Manchester area that does coving, please let me know, because I was fine doing the paneling, but I feel like combing is just maybe, I don't know, it's just a little bit out of my skill set, I feel like. So I would love to add some combing to this room because I just feel like combing makes a house look so much more homey. I know again, it's kind of more of like an old style thing or like an old fashioned thing to have combing, but I just feel like it completes a room. And then I was gonna add a picture rail, and I was gonna keep the top half of the picture rail a creamy white. And then I was gonna have the dark color on the 3 walls. So it would be this wall here, and then this wall going all the way across to the mirror, this wall where the window is, and then this wall I would keep white or like a cream, like an off-white color. That is my vision. And I don't know, I just need some opinions on it. Like, do we think it's a good idea? Do we not think it's a good idea? Because the only thing that scares me is that will be the darkest paint I have ever used to paint a room. Like, I usually stick to very safe colors. I don't know, in my head, I'm thinking it would make it look cozy. So yeah, let me know what your opinions. As I said, I will have put like a picture in as well of more of just like a taupey color, which is what we did the kitchen.
You're a gorgeous boy. You're a very gorgeous boy, yes. Okay, so this is the vibe that we went for color-wise. So I picked up 2 of these foresty green cushions. And then I didn't really know what to get to go with the paint. I kind of just wanted to stick to warm tones, so I got this throw. It's really, really soft as well, and I like the fact that it's kind of quite a chunky knit. And then I also grabbed these 2 cushions as well, and I got a little pumpkin. This is only £8. How cute does all of that look? I kind of like having the pattern cushions as well. They actually match the rug really nicely.
Yeah.
Like that will look nice there. As a little cushions. Do we like the cushions? I think I do. I feel like they add a bit of colour.
Guys, this is what we do every time we come to a supermarket now. I make a beeline for the home section.
This is what we're working with in Tesco. I think these are really cute. These little ghost mugs. I also need to find some mugs for the hooks in the kitchen. And I'm thinking maybe green? Okay, I've just prepped the soup. It's literally tomatoes. They're just like trays of tomatoes from Tesco. So I popped 2 of those in, half an onion, a whole head of garlic, and then we're gonna do basil and cream cheese when it's roasted, but that's gonna go in the oven for about 40 minutes.
Sorry, let me zoom this out. This is the weirdest camera on the planet because it always seems to film in slow-mo for some reason, which whenever it does, it then just ruins the clip because it just records no audio either. Anyway, I'm gonna have to record everything that I've just said again. Just about to go to bed, having a trip, which I'm obsessed with these at the minute. I feel like we go through phases of having them because sometimes we just forget to order them. But if you've not tried them before, this one is the peach ginger flavour. I think my favourite one would be the mint and elderflower. This one's nice, it's quite gingery. I think there's also a lemon and basil, which will probably be like my least favourite. I think they only do like the 3 flavours. But I love these. First of all, delicious. They're also infused with CBD, so love having these before bed because I feel like they just send me off to a nice, gorgeous, peaceful sleep. Dan's just brought me all of my friggin' vitamins. Ashwagandha, I think that's how you pronounce it. Because I saw on TikTok, and I'm such a sucker. If I see something on TikTok and someone's recommended something, I'm always gonna try it. Sorry, I'm like chewing on this gummy as I'm saying this. I saw a guy talking about how he started taking ashwagandha, I hope I'm saying that right, and it really helped with his anxiety. Not to like self-diagnose myself, but I feel like I do have some kind of anxiety. I don't know. I feel like I have for a long time, and I probably actually should go and speak to someone about it, or I don't know, do something about it, but that is for a different time. So anytime I see someone speaking about things that help with their anxiety, I'm like, okay, let me try that, because I'm always down to try anything that is gonna help. So I've seen someone talk about that. Another one, not me doing like a vitamins haul before bed, is magnesium. But yeah, I also saw someone speaking about magnesium and how, again, that helped with their anxiety, but it also helped with sleep. And I don't know if it's just a placebo effect, but I find any time that I take magnesium now before bed, and I take it with vitamin D as well, it really helps me sleep. Like last night I had the best night's sleep I've had in months probably, and I often forget to take them. I'm not always like super on it with taking my vitamins, but because I'd had such a terrible night's sleep the night before because I was feeling so unwell, I was like, right, let me take my magnesium, my vitamin D, and hopefully that will like help just send me off to sleep. And I literally slept for like 9 hours straight, like didn't wake up, woke up feeling like fresh as a daisy. It's probably to do with the trip as well, because I honestly think these are so good for before bed. But yeah, we just watched Barbie. I really liked it. Yeah, I thought it was like a really nice balance of like silliness because I expected it to be quite a silly film, but it still had like really nice messages to it. I think it was the bit at the end mostly that really like set me off. I mean, I'm also on my period, so I feel like I cry at everything anyway. Like I'm such a crier. I don't even need to blame being on my period because I cry at everything like all the time. It was just really sweet. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute, and it made me think about my mom. And I thought Margot Robbie was just incredible. I mean, she's incredible in everything that I've seen her in. I loved Ryan Gosling as well. Like I actually thought he was really funny. Yeah, you know what, I really enjoyed it. I feel like because I'd heard such mixed reviews about it, I was like, my expectations weren't super high. I feel like it was everything I thought it would be. Yeah, kind of silly, a good like feel good film, but it still had some really lovely messages to it as well, which I very much enjoyed. It's actually Charlie's birthday today, and I was supposed to be going to my mum and dad's because he's currently there with his girlfriend Anna, and my granddad's also staying at the minute as well. But because I've been a little bit flu-y, especially with my granddad being there, like I really didn't want to go. I don't want to make anyone poorly obviously, but especially not my granddad. And yeah, I'm still not 100%, so I wouldn't want to go and like end up making people poorly. I think I'm still going to see Charlie tomorrow, which will be really nice. But yeah, I'm going to have my little trip and then head to bed.